Alright guys, so Tony actually does rods as well. He fixes and wraps rods. He's in the process of restoring this old pen senator, rewrapping it with new threads. He's only done one side on the guides yet. He's gonna finish it up and epoxy it. Yeah, so if you want your rod repaired, you can always stop by. You can check it. He does tips and rod guides. These guides were okay, I guess, so he's just replacing the guides and fixing the wraps, restoring it. So epoxy it over, it's gonna have a nice glossy finish. Alright, so to start, is the first thing you're going to need is the parts. So I have my crimps here, I have glow beads, I have 6 mustard 10-0 circle hooks, I have a snap swivel which will go at the bottom of the trot, which is where you connect your lead. The lead doesn't stay on there permanently, you can take it off and put it on. We make these 3-pound leads here at the shop, perfect for deep lining. You might want a little bigger depending on your current, but for us here down in Montego Bay, this serves just fine. You also have your 3-way swivels, and the main line that I'm gonna use is a 125-pound test. You might want bigger. Some guys, depending on how many hooks I put in on the trot, you might want, you know, 250 or 300, you know, especially if you're commercial fishing. But 125 is perfect for me because I'm only using 80-pound main line. So, you know, typically snappers don't really chafe off that easy. I mean, from time to time you have to check it because they do spin and come up, and sometimes the gill plates rub on the line. But this is perfect for me. The biggest I'll go is 150 for recreational. Commercial is a totally different thing. So everybody, that man, is it that man who chat? I'm named George. Watch his get quiet now through everything. Through get quiet. I see two of the wicked local fishermen them. Mickey and Tadian. I tell you, Mickey always go with the man named Tommy, and I'm always catch a big yellowfin them. When they tell us then that, when the man tell us then gone 10 miles, I see all 40, 50 miles the man them do. Anyway, come, let me get back to my video. Alright, so for the branch lines. Right, I hope I set this camera right. So for the branch lines, make it about this long, kind of judge it just a little bit longer than the crimp tool I'm gonna use. Now the branch lines, the middle line, sorry. And then the branch lines is aligned with the hook. Judge it just about that. You have to make them a little shorter. Right, so I'll crimp up and put together, and then come back and make you see where I'm going to go after this. Alright, so for the top of the trot, just make a loop like you've seen before in the previous videos. I'm gonna crimp it. Some man like for tie, I like to crimp. Right? Anyway, so this is the top of the trot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to construct the entire trot first and then put on the branch lines. Right? So it's simply just using 3-way swivels, so that a lot of the times when you're bringing up the line, fish tend to spin on it coming up, especially from very deep. You don't want it too, you don't want the loop too big, nothing to get the hooks caught in if they spin around or they come up and down. Remember, when you're crimping, you don't crimp all the way to the edge because you don't want to cut the main line. It's simple. You're just going to join and join and join until all of the swivels are done.
We just refer them to real tight TV.
Alright guys, so I've reached the end of the trot, and this is how I'm going to finish off with a snap swivel. Right? The snap swivel goes on the opposite end. This is where you're going to connect your this is where you go connect your lid. Alright, so this is what it ends up looking like. Alright, now it's time to start the taglines. So what I'm going to do is each one of them, I'm using a 10-0 mustard circle hook. I like 10-0. If you want to go smaller, you can go smaller. If you want to go bigger, you can go bigger. It's all up to you. When I crimp these though, unlike, I'm not going to crimp them as close as these connections right here. I'm going to leave a little play in it, because essentially how the circle hook works, you want that fish to be able to swallow down the hook, and when the hook is coming back out, catches on the side of the lip just like that, and if it doesn't have enough play in the line, you won't get that proper hookup. So you see? Alright, I'm gonna finish up with these. I'm actually gonna put a glow bead on this before I put it on the main line. Okay guys, so I have all my little branch lines here crimped. I'm gonna slide on a glow bead. There's just a little extra light down there. You're gonna use lights on your line when you're deep dropping, but this is what. Sorry about the trucks, everyone. And like I said, this is my way of doing it. A whole heap of different people have a whole lot of different ways of making theirs. You can check all my friend One Fighter Jet on YouTube as well. Local fisherman, him catch him do the real deep line fishing on the south coast, and he uses a hook with a 30 trot line. He has a completely different way of rigging his, so you can check out his way as an option in one of his videos on how to make a deep line trot. So this is one hook, and once this one hook is here, I'm just gonna continue and put on all the rest of them, all the 6. So like I said, because recreational, we really only use about 6 hooks. Alright guys, so this is the finished deep line trot. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the finished trot. Connect your sinker to this side, connect your this to your rod, and of course your deep drop light would go on your swivel by your rod, and that's it. Completed deep line trot. Can do it in any way you want. You can use the swivels that you want. They have different types of 3-way swivels or different type of crimp on swivels. It's up to you, but this is the way I like to do it. This is the way I've been successful with it. Alright, again, thanks for watching. Brand new deep line trot. You can get all the parts right down at Alchin, like I said before.